Well, just hang on a minute.
It's true, Joe. Frank and I are dating, and I don't want him to move out.
Oh, come on. You went to the movies a few times, had a couple dinners. What, that translates to dating?
Now he's translating for you. Go ahead, Courtney. Set Joe straight about what's going on between us.
If I say I'm dating Frank, then I'm dating Frank. I ought to know who I'm dating.
You know, it sounds strange at first, but the more I think about it, the more logical it sounds.
I was just being honest about seeing Frank and why I didn't want him to move out. So now that the truth is out in the open, there really is no reason for Frank to move out. Right, Frank?
Wrong, Courtney.
Cobra Network computers must have somehow sensed the virus and automatically shut down the system.
Wait a minute. If Dee finds out there was a virus in those letters, that means Eve could be in real trouble. Scott, that means she might not ever be able to see her son.
And if his people didn't put it all into the computer, it's not going to crash.
I could try to break down the firewall and plant the virus from here, but the quickest way would be to install it directly onto a computer within the Cobra Project Network.
How many of those disks do you have?
How many do you need?
Okay, I'll tell you what. You stay here working the firewall. I'll go to Bordizzo's office.
Then you contact me.
Yes, and then you'll talk me through this.
That's brilliant. Time is of the essence. Go.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to.
Lucy, whoa. You're not going anywhere.
Yes,
It's too
Scott,
dangerous.
Listen to me. This is my war, too, and you might just need my help. Let's go.
Brother.
Good luck.
Hey!
What have you done with him? I want him back.
What you saw was a psychic projection. Your son is dead, Eve. Our son is dead.
I felt him in my arms.
It's amazing, isn't it? The project is almost perfected.
It wasn't a projection. My son is alive. He has to be alive.
Why? Because you betrayed your friends and your lover in exchange for a visit with him? It was for nothing, Eve. I got what I wanted, and you get nothing because there's nothing to give.
You're lying.
He's dead, Eve. He died at birth, and you killed him.
You want something else from me. That's why you're doing this.
I have everything I need.
Then please, bring my son back to me.
The fact you thought he was real is testimony to my work's success. I can plant images in people's minds that don't even remotely exist in reality.
No, I did more than just see him. I touched his skin. I smelled his hair.
It was in your mind.
I felt him in my arms.
And now you know the pain that I went through when I found out my boy had been taken from me.
I can't change that. Please, let me see my son.
You think it's that easy, eh? You snap your fingers, you beg, you plead, and you think you can erase all the mistakes and get your child back.
I did what I thought was best.
For whom?
My baby.
He was our baby. And you weren't doing what was best for him, nor for me, but only yourself. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's true. If you would have come to me and told me you were pregnant, I would have made sure you had the best care possible. But you lied to me. And you deprived me of a son that I would have loved.
I was young and confused. If I made a mistake, I am so sorry.
You take my child from me because you think I'm incapable of loving? You kill our child, and you come in here and tell me you're sorry.
I didn't kill him. Stop saying that. I didn't kill him. Now, please, Davy, I am begging you, tell me the truth.
I've told you the truth.
You bastard! You bastard! I will kill you for lying to me! I'll kill you!
No,
I'll kill you!
Stop, no!
Courtney, have you forgotten all the stuff that he's done to us, from DL-56 to trying to break up Karen and me? Come on.
Okay, so he made some mistakes in the past, but I've been able to spend a lot of time with him lately, and Joe, I've seen a different side of him.
Okay, so he has another side. It still doesn't erase the destructive part that is still there.
Oh, great. There is an unbiased opinion if I ever heard one.
Courtney, you deserve better.
How could either one of you possibly know what I deserve? Look at you two. You're happy. Why can't I be happy too?
Frank would not make you happy. And I don't want to see you get hurt.
You don't know him the way I do. He's been better to me than you'll ever know.
Oh, I just can't help wondering what life would be like if we didn't have to live with constant threats from DV.
Well, we're about to find out.
I hope so. Hey, you, tell me, what would you be doing right now if David Bordiso never even existed?
I would keep you naked for hours.
No, I mean besides that.
Oh, astronomy. Well, you know how Serena loves the stars. I'd have her looking through her new telescope.
You bought her that telescope?
Yes, I did. I got her the big one like you said I should.
Oh, you did good. I can't wait till we're out at night and it's beautiful and we're looking at the stars all together and... You know what I'd be doing? I'd be looking at Christina's sleep, just staring at her beautiful little angel face. And then I'd make love to you for hours and hours. And then I'd wake up really early and go to the mall with Serena and Christina, and we would shop till we drop without worrying about somebody coming along and trying to steal one of them.
I'd take Serena out ice skating so she wasn't cooped up inside all day.
Yeah. I'm sure it's the simple things in life that you miss, isn't it? It just sounds all so luxurious.
Well, listen, I cannot wait to wake up next to you again.
We have so much catching up to do, don't we? So do Eve and Kevin, huh? You know, I keep thinking about Eve taking on the task of delivering those fake letters to David Bordiso.
Yeah. It wasn't an easy decision, was it?
No. Scott, all this time we've been thinking, I mean, in our minds, we knew that DV was lying about her son being alive, right?
He isn't lying.
That's my point. What if her son is alive and Bordiso keeps him from her? I can't think of anything worse for a mother.
Well, once we get rid of Bordiso, she'll be able to see her son. He is alive.
Right.
What's the matter?
I just had this really strange feeling.
What kind of feeling?
It wasn't a good kind of feeling.
Well, maybe it was those 3 corny dogs you had at the airport. Bordiso?
No. Scott, it was death. It was like I felt like someone was going to die.
What have you done to her? I haven't done a thing. Eve did this all by herself.
Kevin, my son was here. He was here. I held him in my arms. I touched him. And then he just disappeared. Davy says he's not real, but I know he's real. What have you done with my son?
Eve, if he's here, I will find him.
That's very gallant of you, considering that Eve dumped you. Unless you've already made up. Wouldn't be surprising, considering that Scott has already forgiven Lucy. But was there really anything ever to forgive? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's real and what isn't. At any rate, it's very noble of you to stand by Eve, even though she betrayed you.
You preyed on Eve's need to find her son so she'd do your dirty work. Her only fault was trusting you.
It's a very astute observation, Doctor.
So the boy never existed?
He was a psychic projection, I've already told her. But obviously, she has some difficulty believing that.
Kevin, he's lying. He has to be lying.
Search the room. Go ahead. You won't find a 9-year-old boy here because there isn't one. There never was. I can provide you proof of his death if you so wish.
It'll just be another lie. He's bluffing, Kevin. He's bluffing. I saw my son. He was here. He is real. He is real, and we have to get him out of here. We have to get him. We have to find him. He's still here somewhere.
Eve, listen to me. You may have to accept the fact that for once, Devi is telling the truth.
No.
He can create images with a computer. That's probably what he did with your son.
It can't be the truth.
Let's go.
Now you know the pain I felt, Eve, when you took our boy away from me.
Well, do you think you've derived satisfaction? Achieved deliverance? From a petty little game of revenge? Don't kid yourself. This is far from over. Mystery to me. Why would Courtney get involved with Frank?
I never understand anything Courtney does. But, we can't control who she dates.
Well, my only concern is Neil.
I don't think Neil will have a problem with them dating. Whatever his faults, Frank is a good uncle.
I mean, I don't know. It's just so convoluted, you know. I mean, I'm Neil's dad, and I'm having a child with his mother. Instead of Courtney and I being together, she's dating my brother. I mean, it's a lot for a kid to digest, I think.
Is it too much for Neil or you?
You mean, come on. You mean, do I have unresolved feelings for Courtney? No, absolutely not.
I had to ask.
No, I'm just thinking about the kids. You know, Neil and then just this new baby, you know?
We knew from the beginning that this was going to be a complicated situation, Joe.
Yeah, and Frank's making it more complicated. You know, it'd be just like him to, play dad with my kids, just to screw me over.
Neil and the baby Courtney's carrying are your flesh and blood. Nothing Frank does can ever change that.
A plot for revenge.
This is payback time. I want to knock his legs out from under him.
A high-stakes gamble.
I think I'll ambush at him on live television.
A stand-in target.
Maybe we should tell Liza that I'm not really Adam Stewart.
And the winner takes all.
You'll pay for this, Martin.
All My Children, ABC Daytime.
I'm glad you're back.
It's not to stay.
Look, I know you're ticked off because I didn't tell Joe you're Neil's father. But the time wasn't right with Karen here.
Another excuse for not telling Joe the truth.
I'm going to tell Joe the truth.
When?
The time is right.
That elusive right time doesn't seem to exist for you, Courtney.
Come on, Frank, just have a little patience.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm fresh out. As long as you're still playing games, I'm through. I put my heart out there, Courtney, and you're giving me nothing back.
If you really cared about me half as much as you say you do, you would just trust me to do this my way.
It's amazing how you always manage to spin things your way.
You used to like that about me.
You are cute, you are sexy, and you're a hell of a lot of fun. I will miss sleeping with you. Those are the breaks.
You don't have to miss sleeping with me.
It's not gonna work this time, Courtney. Until you decide to come clean with Joe, there's nothing left to say. It's over.
Frank! You know me. I don't give up. I don't know how, but I will get you back.
Oh, Mr. Zorn, come in.
I just wanted to inform you as quickly as possible. The letters that Eve Lambert gave you, fakes.
What was in them?
A dangerous virus. It nearly destroyed the Cobra project.
Well, now, the safeguards we installed, they did their job?
Prevented the virus from doing any of its damage.
This has Baldwin's fingerprints all over it. He probably enlisted Victor Collins' help.
So how would you like me to proceed?
I don't. I'll take care of this myself.
Oh, Judy, you're working rather late this evening, aren't you?
I'm well paid.
Does Stevie happen to be around?
He's not available.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Oh, hello. It's Kyle, right?
It's Lyle.
Lyle! I knew that. I mean, I tell you the truth, I could never forget you. How could I forget such a strong, handsome, well-built specimen like you?
Do you think?
Oh, yeah, Lyle. I do. I think so very, very much, you know. Oh, you're wearing that cologne. I remember that cologne, too.
You remember that?
I remember everything about you, Lyle. Oh, nice. Except I had him handled, you know. I had him
No, he would have been handling you, and I'm the one that's handling you. Come on.
Okay, let's go. Oh, whoa.
Not so fast. No silent alarm tripping. Come here.
Oh, here. You know, Judy, Judy, you should have been really much more polite to me, because now I'm going to have to tie you very tightly.
There you go. Let me gag her here.
What about the other two?
There we go. All right, listen, Lucy. Find something to top the other goons.
Okay.
I keep going over what happened today in my head, looking for some little bit of proof that my son's still alive. And I see Deevy's face, the hurt and the pain in his eyes tell me that my son's really gone.
He made you see the image that he wanted you to see.
Why didn't I see it before this? Why didn't I see it? I was so stupid.
He offered you a second chance of being a mother to your son. It's only normal that you'd want to grab that.
I had all these plans and dreams for me and my son. I was going to take him to baseball games, and I was going to take him camping and do all kinds of guy stuff, you know, get real down and dirty, right? And eventually, when he got older, he was going to get mad at me for being overprotective and probably get embarrassed when I hugged him too much. But he would know how much his mother adored him. And then I loved him with all my heart. It's pretty stupid, huh?
No. DV managed to open an old wound and make it more painful than it was to begin with.
That wound is so deep now. I don't think it's ever going to heal. He's gone, Kevin. He's really, really